exhausted, living the dream. Is it worth it or just stupid? Is it over or just muted again? Exhausted, exhausted, sell or hold, same old trap, same old cold. Exhausted, exhausted, one more night, one more fight. Exhausted, say goodnight. Exhausted, exhausted, again, one more night, or good night. Staring back like a bad ex who won't leave. Portfolio shrunk so much it's basically on its knees. Alt's a ghost now, delisted or dead in the water. Bitcoin's the only one still breathing, barely proper. Wake up, check the price, same as yesterday's low. Heart does a sigh, not even panic anymore. Slow, group chat's a graveyard. Everyone's gone quiet or bailed. I'm still here refreshing like it'll somehow be unveiled. Best grip, yeah, squeezing tight, cold and relentless through the endless night. Holding feels like hugging a cactus now, but selling would hurt more. Don't ask me how. Bitcoin's a stubborn old dog that won't quit. Alt's a roadkill, and I'm still in it. Yeah. Nights are long, scrolling old bull run screenshots. Laugh at my past self, all cocky and hard. Tried to DC, but the job pays peanuts these days. Every spare quid goes in, feels like throwing it away. Mates ask, you still in that crypto bollocks? I shrug, say yeah, but inside it's a hollow knock. What if this is the new normal, forever down? Or what if the halving's just another class? Used to dream of freedom, now it's survival mode. Diamond hands sound brave till you're actually cold. Stomachs and knots from the constant red glow. But I'm too bloody proud to let the bastards know. Every dip feels personal, like a slap in the face. Yet I keep holding in this empty face. Bear grip, yeah, squeezing tight, cold and relentless through the endless night. Holding feels like hugging a cactus now, but selling would hurt more. Don't ask me how. Bitcoin's a stubborn old dog that won't quit. Also roadkill, and I'm still in it. Yeah.
The ringing of the cowbell. I saw that one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, prepare yourself for the turkey.
Gliding through the X feed, saw a corner caught my eye. Shiller's whispered sweet, swore it's heading to
John, that
the
means hit the button.
sky.
Oh, when you say that, that's when you want me to hit the button? Well, why didn't you just say so? John, we're still waiting for the button. Oh, you mean right now? I got it.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dawg. So honored to have you here. Thank you for hanging out with me on a Friday night here. I'm on the very tiny Degen 1 minute time frame here on Bitcoin. I want to zoom out to the 6 minute and see all the nastiness is done over here. It went up and then came down, right? That was pretty good, man. Just almost there at that $74,500 area, 382 area. I don't know. Are we trying to go back up there and tap that little guy, or did we make a lower high over here? That's a little concerning right there. That definitely can qualify for a lower high, and that's a little scary. This was quite the sell-off that they had today. Quite the volume going in and quite the volume coming out. Nice little flush out there. I think we had some data crap coming out today. Or what, not just... I like the moving averages, but this is the smaller time frames, and they could be rolling over here. Lord knows that they rolled over on the 1 minute over here. I mean... Are they going to pick back and roll the hell right back over? I don't know what to tell you on that. I would hope that they would, but I'm a little concerned here. We need to zoom out a little bit. Stop making everybody dizzy. Why you got so many lines on your chart? Why are you asking me questions? Lots of lines over here depicting as if it were. Let's see if we can get some of them off. We're basically in a channel that we broke out of, however you wanted to define it. I like the trend line here where we broke out, did a retest of it right there. Current trend line that I'm looking at is this skinny little guy over here. Let me see if I can make him bigger so he's a little more presentable. Don't be so shy, man. You're on TV. So she looks like she's breaking through that trend line. So all we have is some wiggle room given to us by some wicks. Maybe we can make that play, and gosh darn it, we're already there. Pull that angle right down to these wicks, and it magically, seems to respect those angles, and seems to magically respect the little wick that we came to, because that's not where we are right now. So maybe that was the bounce we were looking for. A little concerning with this wick right here, because that's a big wick, gosh darn it. And sometimes they're just too big, and that's a pretty sizable wick right there to be laying down on a Friday for us. I'm just saying that gives you a lot to chew on the weekend, and I don't know what to think about that. But what I do know about it is that it doesn't quite measure up to the one that we had last time. I don't know. You're always comparing, right? Always comparing. It didn't quite measure up to the last one, and this one had a little bit more girth to the candles. I'm just saying this one's kind of skinny, a little more of a skinny wiki. So the selections that's getting the crypto market off over here, and making it just pop off over here, it's getting a little bit more skittish. It looks like there wasn't a lot of volume there. I do like that. I do like the big volumes spikes that we had on our way up here. This is the 4 hour. It should matter a little bit more. Ichimoku Cloud still tells us that we are still in for a bunch of choppity chop. Yay, more of that stuff. Never gets tired of the chop. But what I do like about the 4 hour, I don't know if you can see my moving averages because of all the other crap that's over here to be distracted. Let's get some of this stuff off that we don't need. Do we need you? This is a 382. I think that's from this local high to low. Is that right? No. Oh, looky there. Let's just go ahead and get into what's happening here local with Bitcoin. we pull our Fibonacci's out because they're fun to play with, those gosh darn things. I want to take these random lines off. I know it's important. I could probably got it there for, oh, well, that's probably an area we could be coming back to test. Somewhere around 68.6. But currently, if we can pull this little bounce off, we're at a 382. If we're going to go higher, this would be the perfect little place to do that little gosh darn flag pattern. Not really a flag pattern, but it would make a nice A equals CD pattern. And if we can do that, that takes us to a really nice place right over here at the $79,000 area. What are you clapping for? I don't know. Just roll with it. Roll with it. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. What he said. Just roll with it. Could happen. My goodness, this is a very colorful chart over here, isn't it? Didn't we just have a line there? We just had a line there, right? There should be a line there. All right, so 382, little area right there that we just we hit and may bounce off of. Now here on the 4 hour, notice that our moving averages. Let's see what they're saying. That's what I'm really liking on this one, because we flipped the script on the moving averages. They were bearish and now they're in bullish formation. 200, 100 recently crossed it. That's the 200 is the yellow. The 100 is the white. It recently crossed it. We got the blue 50 moving average, which was recently mounted very well by the 21, and not only the 21, but also by the green 9 moving average there. So they are all in perfect order for, let's get this party started, baby. Let's make it happen. And so, yeah, it does suck having this lower high right now, but if we can get maybe one more little pumpy pump up, maybe we can do it. That's a little bit more of the hopium coming out, though, because normally what we would expect with a lower high, with especially with a wick like that, is a little come down. And there are some bear scenarios. Some people are looking for that, and they'll probably be, and I would say, yeah, this was a lot of shorters over there, but could this lead to a short squeeze? Could we get a short squeeze over the weekend, or more like Sunday-ish into Monday, or maybe on Monday or something crazy? I don't know. Usually on the weekends, they like to take us sideways and bore the F out of us. I don't know how they're going to do that unless they just kind of fill in all this stuff over here. Just kind of keep us right under. Keep us a teetering and a tottering. But that is a nice little area. That'd be our little local top to be bouncing from. I'm not mad at it at all. If we want to go up just a little smidgeroni there, then I would be eyeballing this little ballpark area about 76 or 77. Sounds crazy right now at the moment, but hey, sometimes things are just meant to sound kind of crazy. So it would be cool to get an ABC move over here, but I don't know if it will. That's one reason why I pulled this. Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to get another higher target over here. But it would be cool if we could just come up to this area, this zone over here, for a little higher high local. Retest this 360 moving average that's over here in this area. I dare you to get up here and talk and touch me, Bitcoin zone right there. I'm going to put that over here right about 75, about 75,000 on up to about 76,000. Some nice little Fibonacci areas right there for us to go up to. If we do have one more little rung up, I don't know if we do we? We're in this sideways accumulation or distribution, if the bears have their way about it, and can push us down. I do want to kind of remind you that there are some other ideas out there that do have the bear scenario, and I do have one over here. Well, let us zoom out and take a look at this scenario over here. We did it on the daily, I believe. So this is the fractal from last market, or last cycle right here. And it does pretty gosh darn good. And some people seem to think that maybe, you know, we're going to come up a little bit and before we drop back down. And maybe so. Maybe so. Some people also looking at something more a little bit like this. That we're, you know, we still come up a little bit more and then we come down and come down way down there. Some people are looking at that idea too. So we talked a lot about a possibility of eventually tapping 57,000, 58,000 at some point over the next few months. May happen. Better if it doesn't. It's better if it doesn't, but I mean, hey man, it could, right? Right now we still on the daily have our moving averages where we could recover, but you know, pay attention on what we're going through. We're also seeing this a lot on some of the smaller and midterm time frames here, similar situations with this, and just see how it recovers, if it does, or does it flip? Because sometimes them suckers flip on you. Especially on these smaller time frames like this one right over here. Kind of a little similar right here. Wow, isn't that kind of weird? How about you, Bitcoin? All right, so a little Bitcoin on the 3 minute from where we were at our high all the way to where we are now. If we're trying to look at it as if maybe we got a bottom in, and I hope that we do. Because I don't like this little guy. This is our Dirty Sanchez, and I think he tried to stick that little dirty finger in our face. Remember Dirty Sanchez? Hey, senor. Hey, I got something for you, man. Hey, gringo. Where did you go, man? Hey, man, I got this. Here, come and smell my finger. All right, so... Look horizontal is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to zoom out and go horizontal. If you kind of look at this little zonish of an area. Oh gosh, take that off. We'll get back. We'll get back to the silliness. Depending on how you're looking at this, let's zoom out a little bit. Let me go to what, a 1 hour or 4 hour? 4 hours pretty good. I like 4 hours. 4 hours pretty good. Getting a nice, a lot cleaner charts on the 4 hour. All right, here, breakout retest. This was a nice retest of two different trend lines there. One's from a bigger angle over there, right? Very nice. Lower high, that's what we're scared of. Not very happy about that part at the moment. But just like we had this little line that we came and retested off of, you've also got this idea right here where we got another trend line, and we could be doing the same gosh darn thing. So we're kind of lackluster right now, but there's a chance, and maybe it's be coming down to the 50 moving average area, somewhere right around 69,300, 69,000-ish, something like that through there. Let me give this a little bit more wiggle room over here. That's what the original trend line would have looked like from candle bodies to candle bodies before we broke out, did all this confusion here, and then finally broke to the upside. Nice break that it was, but it is no longer valid since we lost that trend line right here. Yeah, that sucker is gone, unless we're hanging on to the wicks. The wicks are our only thing, the only thing that's keeping us to get up there. Otherwise, we'd look on coming down. So, not calling for down just yet, even though it looks like it wants to. If it does, I'm looking somewhere around here in the low 69s. We're going back to 69 this weekend. Yay! They wouldn't let us have 69 last time. They said no. She always says no. I don't know why. Here, Sean, smell this. Hey, man. There we go. Looking for something and couldn't find it. So got lots of lines. I'm going to take this one off. I don't think we need that one so much anymore, especially on the locals, but I like what we're doing here on the moving averages. That's giving me some hope. Some of the moving averages, some of the bigger things on the bigger time frames are giving me some hope. Big Ichimoku cloud over here. You can see that here on the daily, 9 over the 21 moving average. At least if I take some of these lines off, you can probably see it right here. These little guys right here. Green 9 over 21. Even if we come back to 69.3, which is magically where we talked about where we might be, if I put my lines back on there. Right there at the little green area. Oh, gosh darn it. Can I get you, man? I'm just trying to put a price label over here. 50 moving average coming up here, giving us some rejection and obviously a nice big wick sell-off. Well, that wick looks about the size of what we had over here the other time. And after that time, we still went back up a little bit. So take that, Bitcoin. We need to take this guy out, though. We didn't take him out. That's what I'm concerned about. We got to go take him out. So I expect us to get some traction here. I don't know if it's going to be Sunday night or Monday or whatever, but I expect some kind of traction over here. Weekly angle has you down here, baby. Or daily angle has you over here. Got you spread out a little bit more. I respect that. That opened us down, up, down here. What is this area? 68? Hopefully we won't have to retest that 21 daily moving average. Hopefully not. But we're trying to flip the ribbon. We're trying to get above the 50 is what we're trying to do. We may have to bounce off of one of these other moving averages before we do that. All right. That may be what we see here. It may be the 21 before we do it. It would suck, but it may be. It slapped us down last time. We could go back and talk to the 21 maybe. All right, but eventually we get there. But let's take a look at these indicators. And here on the weekly, remember that? We had this nice green dot there, man. It was amazing. And so maybe we're starting to get a little reaction out of this. Last time we had a green dot on the weekly, we got this. We got all of this for that weekly green dot. Hey. Because we're in a bear market. That's bear market behavior right there. Naughty bear market. Welcome to the bear market, ladies and gentlemen. All right. 200 weekly moving average is still down here with that 618 golden Fibonacci ratio hanging around 56, 57, 58-ish, whatever. Pick your poison. I don't know if or when we're going to get there, but I do suspect that there still is a chance to touch that at some point over the next turbulent year that we have going on, where this world looks like it's ready to just fall off a damn cliff. I would be looking for some bullish divergence over here, and we just don't have it. We just don't have any, man. Now, we are deep in the weekly red on our stochastics. We got down as low as 21 on the weekly, and that is quite the accomplishment, the lowest that we have even on this chart going back to 2019. We haven't beat that before, so it definitely was a good buying opportunity. If you bought Bitcoin between 60,000 and or what was it, 59,000, and where we are right now on this dip, congratulate yourself. If you put it in your hodl bag, you made the right choice. That's what the weekly RSI is telling you. Well done, laddies. You did very good. You did very good. Believe it, you can achieve it. You did very good. Because when this thing gets back over this 30% mark, it's on, baby. Signals here. Let's go. Loud and up, baby. It's time to rumble. Party will be on. That's kind of amazing. And also on the weekly, I've talked about this before, the stochastics are also down here at the bottom. And notice they just flipped up over here. This was the moment, ladies and gentlemen, with the stochastics being buried at the bottom and the RSI and the stochastics being buried at the bottom as one of your bottom signals for the cycle. That is one of my tried and true bottom signals, and I only get to talk about it for a brief period of time, about every 4 years when it comes to Bitcoin, and a few random times when we kind of occur that after a sizable drop or something. Sometimes we'll get something like that every once in a while, but not very often on the weekly. Now, it doesn't mean that the 200 moving average is out of the equation or that we can't come down. We can. But another example I would like to show you of that is when we come back. Let's see what happened over here. We got this shababoom shababam, this big ass drop right here with stochastics. They went all the way down on the weekly, and our RSI at that time also, that's not our RSI, the RS Zizzle, thank you, Sean, was also there. The lowest time was a little bit earlier, so let's take a look at that. Now, notice over here, one of the things you would want to keep in mind is, well, if there are two lows over here, what's the relationship in relation to price? Now, they're making a higher low over here. What happened with price? Did it go up as well, or did it continue down? I would venture to say it continued down, and then that gave us the old nice bullish divergence. This would be price, and this would be our indicator, the RISI, the RSI. And there we go. Price came down, and then that was where we were getting our bottom here when we were still just right below the 30 and getting ready to shoot up. And also the second round trip of our stochastic RSI. That was the last little push it needed to bring us down there. Does you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Very interesting. And now I'm proud to present that we've got our first one right here. And that's a doozy, because that little sucker right here is pretty gosh darn low. So it's going to be hard to come down below 21, I think. Maybe it can, but that's still a hell of a lot more sell pressure. I'd hate to see what that looks like. So the situation, this comes up and we get some other kind of little bottom over here. It would be a higher thing, because this is so low, right? What do we need to get that divergence over here? Kind of like the same as last time, right? We got to have prices go lower. And I hate to be the one to say that, as bullish as I am, that I would like for us to reclaim 100,000 and whatnot. But that is what it says. And maybe it's not this week and next week. Maybe it's sometime in the damn summer. That's a good time for it to happen. For crap just to go to hell in the summertime. And nobody loves crypto in the summer anyway. This is March, April, May. Sell in May, walk away. I'm just saying, in retrospect, it is work more times out of not. I am seriously thinking about it. Screw this gosh darn crypto roller coaster. We're going to come in on the upside. Try to find some shorts to the bottoms. So there could be a scenario where, you know, this is our first low, and then we come up a little bit. Then I don't know, maybe we can get up to 85, 86,000. Maybe we can get up to that high, but I can see where we come back down again, and then we get that other higher low out of our RSI. Maybe that's how we do it. I don't know, but we need to do something. Also, here on the weekly, the bearish news that I got to tell you, other than us falling through this big ass green, fuming, farty smelling, itchy moku cloud with a little sliver of red over here. This is not welcoming on the weekly, by the way. That's not what we wanted to happen. You got this red 21 moving average, which crossed bearishly over the 50, and now it just officially crossed the 100. So that's a little hint of some drop down sell pressure. I don't know how we're going to react to that. We'll have to take it in stride, but we can come up a little bit, at least to that 75 260, 75 300 area, according to the weekly chart, where the 9 moving average is. We haven't touched it again. We can go touch it, try to come up a little bit higher. There's no reason why we can't still do our $80,000 bump up dreams, if that can happen. But I don't know if I would expect a whole lot, like a big turnaround just yet. I think it takes a little while for us to kind of really bottom out over here. I don't know. What do you guys think? Speaking of you guys, let me come over to the chat and see what's going on over here. Now, the daily, the Ichimoku cloud, I kind of like it, but we're not out of the woods yet. We need to be sucked up into this cloud. Get up here about 78.8. See if it can spit us out on the other side. See how far we can go before we get spit back down again. If not, then this thing can start rolling over. It's already tilted over here, right? We don't need this to keep rolling over this way, because we'll follow it and just keep dropping. And that, my friend, is no bueno if you're bullish. It's like, yes, please. I want some more if you're a bear. But hell, this is a take profit area for bears right here. You should have been taking profits, bears. I hope that you have. Hell, down at 59,000. If you didn't take profit and you're back at 71, I gotta ask, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm just asking. So hopefully bears did, which means that now where we're going to short from, and it looks like a lot of people trying to short from over here about 73, 74,000 whenever we tap up there. That's why we got this big spike ass. We're going to try to go for a short squeeze is what I'm getting out of it, or get slapped down in the process of trying. She tried to do it before, but got caught red-handed and got slapped down with that big old wick. Well, I'm going to shut up about Bitcoin and come over to the chart before we run out of time for tonight's stream. 33 minutes into the show, including the intro. And let me shout out to our number one person here, PMO. You are number one tonight. Congratulations, my man. PMO. I'm just enjoying the clap and drinking some good ass coffee. We got Ave Medina in the house. Shout out to you, Ave. Good to see you. And who else have we got in here? I hope I didn't miss over Ave PMO. I saw Dave P in here. We got Strega. Good to see you, Strega. Do Audi C. I see ya. Sin. Oh, almost missed that one. Sin. Good to see you, Sin. Bennett's Garden. Can you please look at ladies? We will take a look at ladies. I want to know how low can ladies go if we have a C19 like crash. I would say like very close to zero. Somewhere close, probably to zero. Do you know something that we don't know? Just asking. Society X Entertainment says, good evening, Road Dawg Crew. It's been a wild ride already. You think we really got more juice this weekend? The weekends are, yeah. And I would have more enthusiasm if we didn't have that lower low here. I mean, that lower high here. I would have a little bit more enthusiasm. If we didn't have that, and if this daily 9-moving average wasn't already curving over a little bit, that's probably from the wick pressure there, but it's not helping. And it's hard to think how it being Friday night, which is the day after Thursday, because every day is almost Thursday or the day after, it seems like, or the day before, or maybe a day next to one of those, but that gets about everything. All right, but pardon me just a moment, folks. I'm sorry. I got to have we got to have some good ass coffee to get us back on track here.
Morning's gray, the clocks are full, the world outside moves slow, so slow, but there's a spark, a golden glow, good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
So glad to have Elvis back. Thought we lost him there for a minute. Now, to me, I'm concerned on the daily because this does look like it could set up to roll over. So I would say be cautious. Because we didn't do that, we leveled it out. We were not able to get over this point over here, right? And what did we see out of the RSI? The RSI is, oh yeah. This is the daily RSI too. I was looking on the weekly, but even on the daily over here, well, you went up quite a bit over here, haven't you? Let's see. It's slanting down here on our peaks on RSI locally. And yeah, that's fine. There's no bearish divergence here. We don't have any bearish divergence at this top. So I like that aspect. So at least we don't have that. So we've got almost like, you know, you got a pretty good chance, man. You want to try to do it. Maybe they won't shoot you. I don't know, man. You got to, can you dodge and stuff? Can you like dodge and weave like Trump and stuff? Maybe you can dodge a bullet and just only maybe get shot in your ear or something, man. But go ahead, Paco. Go for it. Run for it. Maybe you can get away, lucky one. I mean, maybe we can do it. Red Rover, run over, let Paco come over. I don't know, man. I do see this nice little, why's my nose itching? Stop itching, nose. Or where a nose used to be on this face. That's a nice little candle body right here with a nice little candle body right there, making a nice little horizontal straight ass line. I just gotta put a big ass white line here. And I want to zoom out and just kind of see where the hell that comes up to. Oh, right, yeah, right. Oh, so not the tops of our last cycle, but the tops that we made for our new all-time high this time. That's where we are. Well, isn't that special, ladies and gentlemen? So we're stuck on this range over here, man. We still stuck on this range over here, which was part of this stuff over here. So that's the resistance that you see, Grasshopper. Right up here, right above us. Can't seem to get past it. Can't go around it. Gotta go through it. Gotta go through it. Need a nuclear weapon and blow it up. Alright, so, man, I don't know. If this, I would feel so much better if this was a higher high, but I just see this as resistance. So, what I like to do, we take our Fibonacci's and put it down like this, and that was our 382 Fibonacci, and that is a common area to get rejected at. That's our first target area. And we just dang near didn't touch it either time. Came close, never touched it. This was the one that should have touched it. It didn't. I'm concerned. I'm wanting to write a note and send it home with his mother, but I'm afraid that the father might beat it when no one is looking. I don't know what's going on with this family over here, but it looks suspect and suspicious, but I can't prove anything yet. So we're going to bake some brownies and go to the neighbor's house and see what we can pull out of there. So if that was our 382, where was our my bad. Did you go too early? All right, yeah. This white line, don't do it. That one should be a nice little horizontal red line for me. That's the area of missed opportunities. We're out of the scary zone. We're out of the scary zone right there. Let me make sure we get, yeah. We are out of the scary ass zone, which was right here. So we at least got that. The zone of accumulation, the zone of regrets and missed opportunities, and we just got rejected at the first area, though we haven't had it. I like that part so far. Doesn't mean we can't come back in here or that we can't come back down here and eventually go lower. That part would suck. But look here on the 12 hour. The 12 hour is doing exactly what we want to see on the Ichimoku cloud. Why can't we just get 12 more hours and get the daily to look like this? The daily looks like this right now, right? We want this daily to look like this, and maybe we can. It's like a glimpse into the future, and see how it's coming over this little sliver of green. That's about the biggest damn thing I use this thing for. If you're under the red, you're bearish. If you're over the green, you're bullish. And it likes to take us through the red, over the little green, and Mary had a little lamb, and everybody's happy. All that good stuff. Sunshines and rainbows and unicorns and 3 blind mice or something. Thus saith the turkey, thus shall it be.
Screenshots of glory days past, now they just laugh at me. Proper outcast. Used to take the piss out of paper, hands call them
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
what if I never climb back? What if this is the end? Or what if I hold in his dumps again?
I was looking for. Oh, okay. Can't find anything. How we doing? Only 7 people. Did I piss some people off, or are we bored of talking about Bitcoin? Let me come over to the chat and see what we got going on over here. Where'd you go, chat? I got lost. Chat. There we go, chat. Yesterday, I did so many swaps on my Seeker phone, it became so boring and tedious, I almost had a panic attack, so I took a break. Still, that Seeker phone sounds kind of cool, though. Triple Road Dawg, dare ya. We need some early sweet-ass coffee. Super moist pound cake. We're going to have to check that out on the end screen. Super moist pound cake. Milky cereal. Milky cereal. Okay, we got 2 of them to check out on the end screen, don't we? Ladies is dancing down the pole. Is it going down now? Next month, Solana is going to do $1 trillion across the chain in 30 days. I'm buying UPXI like a madman. Haven's talking about, yeah, there's some real world asset news coming through, I think, with the Clarity Act or whatever. But Solana sounds like they're going to get their hands on a lot of actual real world assets. I mean, not these projects as hey, we're real world asset projects, but stuff actually coming over. And, well, I mean, it's going to benefit Solana. So we should probably take a look at Solana if it's in a nice accumulation area. Do we want to buy some Solana? I mean, if you didn't get it at $8 because everybody hated Solana, me included, I was just like, I hate this coin. I'm just no. I'm just on general GP. I'm just no. Got to $20. I was like, I believe I'm biased. This is going to kick me in the ass one of these days when this thing takes off and goes back to God knows what. Just like Ethereum did when it was $118, and I was like, no, that's probably good enough. We don't need a whole. That's Ethereum sucks anyway. Yeah. And then it was $800, and I was like, gosh darn it, woulda, coulda, shoulda. The woulda, coulda, shoulda zone on our Fibonacci's, ladies and gentlemen. 69. I'm in the old part of the chat, aren't I? Meet Damien said, took the short at 73.5K today and still on the long on oil at $86. Oil did have a little perk up. And I was at a trade. I think it stopped me out. I looked looked and the market's closed, and I think it wicked and got me hit my stop loss. I think before it pumped back up. All right, I thought I was in a good spot. You got to keep your eyes on that oil. Very volatile. Vintage Garden says, we will dump. Goes great with some good ass coffee. Haven says, my Solana trade is still up 183%. My liquidation is 61,400 for the orange. People, my Ethereum long is somewhere in the middle. Congratulations, my man. Trading oil has been a great way to make money. It's been cool. It's been a wild ride. So the markets are closed for 2 days, and I'm like, gosh darn it. And I didn't realize that I was not in the trade until after it already pumped up and closed the market. And I was like, but that my app was telling me that I was. That's the weird thing. The thing does not stay current. I hate that damn Coinbase platform. I swear I do. It's so janky. But it was telling me that my position's still open, and I'm okay. Probably with the price update, damn thing. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's no position. What happened? I didn't close it, did I? Huh? So I've got a lot of things not great to say about the Coinbase trading platform, at least when you're using it with your mobile phone. If you're a serious trader, it is not the app to trade on. And it is not responsive. Hope the computer, the desktop thing does better. Hope oil goes to $2,000 a barrel, says PMO. God, I hope not. That means the world would be like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Hide your wives, hide your kids, hide your cat. They've already barbecued the dogs because they were too friendly. The fact that everybody is calling for Bitcoin to follow the 22 factual and going lower makes me think it won't. It's a good point. This would be a great place to bounce and prove that it wouldn't right here if it wants to keep going up. I just wish it would have made a higher high there. But, I mean, in its defense, it's only got this one little leg really right here, at least on my candles on this one. If we go to the regular candles, you can see we count this little guy. Man, I can't do Christmas tree candles. So, wave-wise... Oh man, I can't get into this wave counting crap. But if I'm trying to look for the local leg, there is not a good one too. Ellie, what kind of crap do you see going on over here? Yeah, I got all that sideways, WXY, ZXs. Oh, this is cool. What's this on the 24-minute? How did you count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see what you did there. 5 ABC. That's a little bitty ABC correction, dude. You know you're going to change your mind if it drops down. You'll say, no, I told you it was going to be C down here all along. Could be here, could be here, could be here. And then we could do this, we could do that. They could also do, and then we could do, and like, gosh darn it, man, let's just turn you off and just do something. So there might be an ABC correction going on for an LA. That's awful shallow for that C. I don't know that I would trust that. What I do trust is trend lines until they break, and this one flirted with breaking it, and now it's back in it here on the 24-minute. Is that where we are? How's that translate on the other time frames? Should be pretty gosh darn similar. I'm pretty much at wicks to wicks that right there, right? Yeah, so that's looking kind of risky, mister. Are you climbing up? Are you finally getting some traction over here, Bitcoin? Because it seems like the only true answer, the only right answer is like short and sell, and because you keep coming down. Anybody looking for it to bottom over here is saddened and like that. I gotta give up. I don't know what to do anymore. I like what I'm seeing on the moving averages over here. We did bounce off. What are we on, the 6-minute? Hellsel till the gazzle. We're heading toward the 360, Helen. That's 71,300-ish. We bounced off the 800, the 600. Now the 50 came down, and instead of kamikaze over, and they're doing the loop. They're doing a double take right here. That, and we just got our little buy signal right there. Probably means that it's getting ready to fall on the 1 minute. Yep, sure does. Isn't that crazy how that works? You'll get a little green dot confirming over on one time frame. Haven't got anything happen on the 15-minute. Looks like it's getting ready to roll over at some point. I don't know. I mean, it can still go up a lot for the momentum wave, but she's roundy. Looks like she's losing a little steam. See, these stochastics pump us down. So, and we got a rising channel over here on the 6-minute. That's not, I think personally it's going to come back and retest this little area right through here. So we got our little double bottom scenario. I mean, I'm calling it a W. It doesn't look as much W-ish as it does kind of like, I think we got Adam and a Hishi. I mean, Adam and a non-binary. That would be, there's two of you though. That would be, no, wait a minute. You got something here in the middle that we're uncertain about. Yeah, that's probably non-binary. All right, yeah, I think we got a non-binary Adam and a non-binary friend bottom over here is what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that's what we're looking at. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. At least, I don't know. I might get banned for it, but this is the official Adam and non-binary friend bottom pattern. Right here. 68% chance this breaks to the upside. So Adam and non-binary friend, and let me explain my reasoning behind this reasoning, other than it being at a possible area of support. My reasoning behind this is, well, that clearly, let me point out the contributors to this Adam and non-binary friend. This is Adam. Clearly we see Adam. He's always the big dangly thing. And then we got what is usually Eve. Now it looks like it could be Eve, but she's kind of spiky, like something's off. It's like you're trying to wear the sports bra. I can clearly see you're wearing a sports bra, but you're just not quite filling it out just the same. So it looks like it, might be an Eve, but she's a little too pointy. So upon further inspection upon this, instead of being round, we find, well, there was something tucked over here, and it was this guy right here. Something fell out right over here. I think I've identified it right here. So this testicular atrophy right here made this right testicle kind of ascend. This has an ascending testicle. But look at the dangler happening right here. And I mean, it's long now, but it's very thin. Oh my God, it's growing right before our eyes. Look at that. That's huge. Your binary friend is, wow. Okay. I'm okay. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Excuse me while I remove the right testicle and get rid of the left testicle. I'm trying not. Oh, I didn't mean to touch it. I'm trying to carefully go around this area here, which normally on E would be very soft and roundy, but over here it's very pointy and very wicky. Anyway, so an Adam and non-binary friend bottom is what I'm calling over here. And more than likely, we're going to come back and our Bitcoin's going to come back and say, I don't know why, but it be coming back down to retest the Adam and go back for sloppy seconds on the Adam and non-binary friend double bottom tour, and then bounce, and we can ride above this nauseous green cloud. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. The Adam and non-binary friend bottom pattern. Currently here on this, stop messing around, man. Currently on this very small 6-minute time frame. Yes, we called the bottom on the 6-minute time frame. We're geniuses, or delusional one. Could be both. Delusional geniuses. So we got a rising channel over here, which is, there is supposed to be bearish, breaking to the downside, which gives a perfect excuse for us to come back down and to, come back for sloppy seconds on Adam and his binary friends. Butt crack line over here. Neckline, and call it a neckline. It's above a bottom, whatever. We're still too near the bottoms to whatever. 70,000, about 71,000 right in that area. Could be. Now, this could also be a half stack flag pattern. Or, is that right? Half stack? Thomas Bukowski? It's supposed to break to the downside, but if it does not, if for the rare occasion that it does break to the freaking upside, it can be a fast move that could take us up to touch this area, which happens to be the 200 6-minute moving average. And that's kind of cool. I'm like, you got any other evidence to support that wild ass theory, Mr. Conspiracy Chart Performance? performance artist? And I'll say, yes, I do. I have a 1.13 Fibonacci extension target up here at that measured move, and also on the 6-minute 200 moving average. Thank you very much. And scene. Therefore, it would be awesome if on this very tiny ass 6-minute time frame we can come and knock out this little guy out, because if we don't, then we're going to roll over and then it's going to be a sucky weekend. But I think the Adam and non-binary friend, happened in Vegas, and maybe he'll stay in Vegas. We can come over, test the 200, get up to the 200. I mean, the 300 moving average here. If we can get past it, need to get past it. I mean, hey man, did you guys Adam and I'm not trying to say anything, but Adam and his non-binary friend's bottom pattern. Look who's involved over there. Miss Lucy's was right in there. Yeah, you knew she was in that party. Miss Lucy right there. All right, so you look like you need a condom for that or something. I mean, like ketchup, condiments. I mean, not that you wouldn't, don't eat it. Oh, geez. I think it's time. Did we ever let's go over and check out our indices, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out our indices and see what altcoins are doing. Altcoins are looking happy. The red box is the 236 Fibonacci, where you could have really got some really good places. The other box is the damn boring range that we've been in forever. And right now we're just kind of still in that boring ass range, if I can get the box over, and coming down just a wee bit. Hey man, that line needs to go somewhere. So now this one did make a higher high over here, so at least we got something that's trying to cooperate, right? But getting a little pullback on some of these altcoins, I don't know, man. What is it going to do? This is the 4-hour chart. There's a trend line, so unless it gets a bounce off of here and we go higher and start working up to 750 billion, which is what we want to see, well, then we start coming down lower in this damn range and see altcoins bleed out again. But 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump before we dump? I don't know. Did we get it? Are we going to get that? Maybe. I hope so. This is a nice breakout after all of this pattern with a nice level partial decline, and we should get a nice breakout to take us back over here at some point. What we're hoping for out of altcoins. Hoping to see some traction come out of these altcoins pretty gosh darn soon. Hello? And my little timer back on here. And Bitcoin dominance, I'm glad to say, is trying to cooperate with us. Now, it ain't a higher high too on the 4-hour, so we got to watch it, take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully this is just a little bear pattern, or what's the cool kids saying these days? A swing failure pattern. Look, I don't know if it's swing failure because, I mean, it is if you're doing the horizontal lines, right? You can look at it that way. This is the top right here. It went up just a little bit and came back in. Short it. The diagonal says we could bounce our happy little asses here and go higher. I mean, I'm just saying, don't have to, but we could, right? But we need it to come down. Altcoins will do a lot better if it does come down. So hopefully we got a new trend line angle. We're just going to push it to the downside. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you on that, Lottie. Other than it does have declining resistance over here, meaning that that's lowering and lowering, and that's what we need. We need some lower highs and some lower lows out of Bitcoin dominance, and when that happens, altcoins feel a lot better. Your portfolio look a lot better, and also need this little guy to continue down, and this is the stablecoin dominance, and she's starting to drop a little bit. Kind of like it. Got a little support area coming to the downside here, horizontal and diagonal-ish, however you want to look at that. So might be seeing a little push out of altcoins is what I'm starting to pick up on. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if that will happen like tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. If I had to guesstimate, I would say it looks like it might start happening over the weekend here. Let's cross our fingers. That's been a hopeful situation forever. I wouldn't trust it if it did, but hey, I don't know if there's play for altcoins on the weekend. Let's come over and take a look at altcoins. What's happening over here with altcoins? Not much going on today. Yesterday was not bad. For the week, I see a lot of green. Not bad for the week. Usually what you get on a good day, so whatever. Guess as we go in the month, we're seeing some improvements. There was a time when this was like down 30-something%. Now that we see, did you guys catch up that quick? Were we stupid for not going into you? For you to catch up like what's this punch? What the hell is that? A monkey coin? Do we have a monkey coin? We had a monkey. We had a monkey NFTs. Siren, I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but it's 62 cents when it was 9 cents. So I would say it's a little something going on. Probably AI related if I had to guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a few altcoins. I'm going to take a look at Solana. And I'll come over to the chat and see what you guys are looking at. Solana's $88 right now. 800. What are we on? 6 minutes? Let's go to the 4 hour. Looks a lot like a Bitcoin. Also made a lower high over here. A lot like Bitcoin. But the moving averages look pretty decent. Nice little, we're above the 200 moving average. It's sitting down about $84 right now. Don't know if we will go back down there and touch that. We like the other coins we looked at, all seem to be about the same. We got a trend line going on that could be giving us our next higher up. And I hope that's what we do this weekend. I hope we get a little excitement coming into the market, at least enough to get Bitcoin and altcoins over that high. We can just get another higher high, and we'll get another higher low. We're going to just take one foot in front of the other and start climbing back toward 80,000 for Bitcoin or $100 for Solana. You know, one sloppy ass week at a time, and try to turn this little thing around and climb up through these gosh darn moving averages. We pull our Fibonacci's when no one is looking. $98.20 is a nice little target area right there. I'm sure it can get a little bit above it, but that's the area that we want to look at. It may just get, maybe as far as she can get before she comes down. It's right around the $100 psychological resistance area. 618's also coming in at a nice area at 117. That'd be a sweet ass place to go. From here to our next target area, be another 10% gain. Doesn't sound like very much, but we're now exiting the, gosh darn it, I should have bought more Solana when it was somewhere around $80 or $79. It's getting too damn expensive. I don't like it anymore, but yet I need it. Make it stop. Make time go back. If only I knew then what I know now. We might get a chance. Might have to put the brakes on it somewhere around 95. I see us in a rising channel idea. At least a trend line up there. I think that would have been. Resistance up ahead, but hell man, let's get this party started. Little resistance never hurt anybody but the opposition. Be careful with the MACD on the 4 hour for Solana, as it says, honey, I'm about to take this little sucker down another notch or two. At least I think I am. Thought I was over here, but then it decided it's going to take me up a notch or two. Kind of caught me up sideways when I wasn't looking. So we're at 88, what can be 80, 86, 87, 80, something like that. Still in the higher 80s, I think. I don't think we'll lose that just yet. It still looks choppy according to the Ichimoku cloud, but we're getting some nice little And for some of these moving averages over here, say I'm choppy. Now I'm looking at 85 might be touched over here. With the bearish cross of that 50 over the 100, I'd say we've got a good chance now, I believe, of actually coming and touching 85 or that 50 moving average because of that. Or maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You will speak it into existence. I have a concubine of 1,000 women. A concubine of 1,000 hot models that, yeah. Mufasa. Bow wow. Chicka chicka. Alright, I'm trying to manifest some secret desires. Cheaper Bitcoin would also be good. Borderline impossibility disorder. That's kind of clever. I am taking a break for the night. Good night, everybody. Oh, thank you. Vintage card. I'll try to do ladies, and I'll do it at the end. I'll put it on the end screen there, which we might be getting to shortly here. I would take out a loan to buy Bitcoin at 50,000. Your gold star is in the mail. Lady Napkin. Did everybody claim their Jupiter pudgy penguin? I didn't know anything about that. Wow, I'm obviously out of the loop lately. PMO says no, but now I want one. I was like, oh, yeah. I want to go play the game too. I haven't heard about it. Well, where have I been? Pudgy World or whatever. Wow, I'm way behind on this chat. Society X says, I've been bagging up the on the Solana network, SKR and SOL since dropping below $100, trading ETH and Bitcoin while it's in between. Ethereum is at a golden zone for Bitcoin right now, in the upper 20s to Bitcoin. I mean, every cycle that I've seen for the last 3 cycles that I've seen, right there has been a nice little sweet spot to accumulate it in Bitcoin. Here's what I'm talking about. Was that a trade set up or where? Over here? I think it was over here, wasn't it? And there, make it up there. You stuck, Road Dawg. We got to stop that because of you. Actually, that would have worked out pretty nice. I got up here, but there stops. Anyway, that's old news. Let's zoom the hell out. Still looks pretty decent. So it's at 0.02954 right now. And where did you get down? In the 19 you got down that low to 0.016? That was low. You actually did that in April. When everybody had the bejesus scared at them, were getting liquidated and everything else. Yeah, that was... So why can't we ever get these prices down there? It's because you're being liquidated and the whole market's scared to crazy F, and everybody's scared everything's dying. When we're down at these juicy areas, it's the best places to get in. And nobody's got any money. It's all trying to keep everything afloat or... I thought this time was different. Are we back in this zone? Why are we back in here? It's not the greatest sign right there. But typically in these areas have historically been a pretty decent area to accumulate in the 27s. We're at 29 now. And I like 25 to 27. We might actually get down there. It looks like this is coming down a little bit more. What we got going on over here on the locals? Looks like, yeah, about the 20. Yeah, I think we're going to hit 27 again. That's going to be the 618 Fibonacci on the local here on the weekly charts. That sounds pretty good. That would be an interesting area. Maybe we come down to 0.023. That could happen. Good chance it could. I don't see anything else really screaming on it right now, but this whole zone through here would be a good place to accumulate accumulate Ethereum with some of that old Bitcoin you've had laying around here or something. If you wanted to try to make that play. It lost this trend line, so it does coming down. And this trying to make me think that we might actually come down here into this lower zone. I'm believing we might. Maybe that means a Bitcoin going up. Mad Max Beyond Crypto Dome. You can trade oil on MEXC in weeks now. You might want to look into that. Well, MEXC is they hate you if you're American and don't want you to trade over there if you are. And weeks, I'm not sure about weeks. I don't have a weeks account. I might have to look at weeks. I definitely don't want to do it on Coinbase any more than I have to. Sovereign is my Degen crypto that stonk play as of now. Great to see you tonight. For like 30 cents, you can buy $2.75 worth of NEAR. I'm giving my Kraken an account to my girlfriend to manage. I own crypto and I don't even know about. Oh, that's awesome. She's really interested in the AI medicine and the robotic medicine, so I was going to let her buy those kinds of stonks on that account in Bitcoin. Justin Crypto says, follow Kramer Inverse. Road Dawg has such a healthy imagination. I don't know. It's something. It just broke 20 on the stochastics too. Solana's just breaking out on the weekly. Did we just look at Solana? What did we look at on it? Yeah, did have a confirmed dot over here last week. Got some bullish divergence over here. Man, the snake eyes. Look right there. Probably got some. No, that's no bullish divergence there. It's got a green candle on the weekly. That's kind of cool. I think I was looking on the 4 hour or something, right? Oh yeah, I remember. We're thinking it could be coming down to a buck or two maybe on the weekend. It's looking good on the 4 hour. Overall, in my opinion. Solana can go deflationary because of the transactions from the AI agents. There would be a lot of those over there, couldn't there? Going to get crazy with these AI agents and AI agent wallets and all this stuff they're going to be able to do. I stayed up for 5 days once we deployed to Hurricane Katrina, this haven. Not 4 or 5. FCL says, can you take a look at hype, please? I sure can. Let's take a look at hype. I meant to get in on hype, and I never did, and now it's $37 again. And when it was down here at 27, and I was like, I don't know, man. I got whatever excuse that I decided to use that day. Sadly enough, just like a lot of others, it's got a double top scenario maybe going on, unless it can get a little another push up. I hope you do. Moving averages are rolling over pretty good to the positive side. I like that. Let's zoom out just a little bit to the daily so we can get a feel for it. To me, it looks like higher highs, higher low situation. Oh, that's too crazy to go with right now. Nice double bottom up, 786 Fibonacci. I'm looking for $65 out of this little guy. So we got out of the zone of regrets and missed opportunities. Between $20 and $29 there. It's 37 now. Don't you wish you got some hype when it was there? I wish I got something there. Why the hell didn't I? I'm about to cry. It's gonna makes me sad. That's a nice little breakout idea. Retest. See these ideas? Breakout, retest. We should be trying to take this little guy out. I hope that's what we do. It's above the daily 200 moving average. Hell, that's bullish. With candle closes above it, we can just keep it. We need this little 9 moving average, which we're also above, to keep pushing through. Looks like it's trying to push through the 360 moving average here on the daily. That probably happened tomorrow. That might be what we need to take us on up. If you look like you're trying to do a little something, go up a little bit. So I'm looking for it to come up and tap 39.87. See what happens there. It might just go a little bit and come down. I hope not. I hope the momentum is here to carry it over. Ichimoku Cloud suggesting it might be. Major target I'd be looking for is to see what happens over here at $44 at our 618 Fibonacci. That's where a lot of shorts are going to be trying to line up for it. Well, that would be the fight there right here, a 1-to-1 move. All right, that's cool to be above there. Let's go to the 4 hour and see what that's looking like. Oh, ribbon flip here on the 4 hour. That's awesome. Look at this. Look, even the 360 crossed over the 666 moving average. 200 crossed over the 800, and all the other ones have crossed over the, most of them, they crossed over the 200. That's pretty cool. That's pretty strong. That's a nice sign. I see some curvature going over here. I see a little parabolic action trying to happen over here. I'd say we might be at $44 before we know it. Makes me want to FOMO in on a Friday. Oh my God, you're making me want to do things that are not healthy. I want to buy an altcoin on a Friday night when it's top at resistance. I'll just feel it. But it's against my rules. Dang it. But I want to. Don't get it twisted. Oh, and you got the green dot on the 4 hour. It sounds like you're gonna miss out, Road Dawg. You're gonna miss it all. It's looking pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie, man. And we might actually see it over here at these areas. That's crazy. About $64, $65. Wait a minute. Let me tighten that little thing up there. Pretty cool. Yeah, 64 and a half. Somewhere right through there. So if we want to kind of just go back where we were and look and kind of make sense of what happened, there was our channel, basically a channel that we were in, deviating from it. Some notable things, you know, I don't have to worry about that yet, but might have to worry about some resistance over here around 52. But hell, that's we gotta get to 44 first. Hell, that's not much to worry about. Put that line back over here. What about over here? What's going on right here? That might be the one. Yeah, just right up to. So maybe there's a situation where we might not actually touch the 618. I think we should. Most of the time we do, but there might be. I mean, there's going to be a little bit more resistance over there, and all this stuff over here happening too. So it does look like we can kind of scoochy our way up there as this ribbon is starting to flip. And gosh, $64 sounds crazy right now, but until that one day, like, oh man, we doubled up on that little sucker, and I didn't get any. Are you pumping now? What are you doing over here on the 6-minute time frame, mister? What the hell are you breaking out now? My little Degen heart wants to take this little trade and take it up to what, 38.50? I wants to do it because I'm bored AF. All right, I'm coming after you, baby. go faster with these other altcoin trades because they suck. I got stopped out of something the other. What happened? My Say trade's cooking. Wait a minute. It's hype. You're the one that's $37. What is this? The daily? Yeah, the daily. You're above the 200 moving average. It's got a chance to go up a little bit higher. Where dog is? All right, because okay, so we're just I'm on a small ass time frame here. We need to come over to the small ass time frame. Hey man, slow down, dude. I'm trying to get you, dude. Don't be taking off that, man. You're taking away my profits, dude. Stop it, man. Not liking it. Slow down. I mean, you're making me have to go in. Don't make me chase you, man. I'm not supposed to chase. It's against my rules. Let's see, we did a higher. Oh, you did a double bottom over here? I'm actually going to shoot for this. Are you not going to... Do we not draw lines over here? There we go. I'm just going to take a small little nibble because she's way up too damn high. And she might pull back to about 37 over the weekend. It's 37.38 right now. It might come back to around 36.93 somewhere. Might get a pullback like that and I can add to this position. But I'm just going to take a small little nibble. My stop loss, I'm going to put way down here at the freaking bottom. This is not a good risk reward trade, but it doesn't have to be. I don't need 15x though. Don't need 15x on this. Not for that big of a spread. Hail to the no. We're talking to start out with. I'm just going to go with like 2x just to start out on my little nibblage. On my little nibblage. That should. Did we get that? No. Oh no! Come on. I'm playing this breakout, and of course I'm late, but I'm also on a 3-minute time frame. So like, and can we get our take profit? That take profit sucks, dude. $35.96. All right, let's see what we're. Oh, snappage, yeah. I can do that. That's a small ass trade, small ass. Or we can use it. Probably go a little bit more since we got 2x. I don't want to. All right, so I got my little. It's actually a bigger trade than what I usually trade for position size. Than what you're in here, right? Why are you not in here? I need to refresh you. There they are. Oh no, it's okay. It's not that bad. It is a small trade, but I put my stop loss way down here, and I you know, small position and 2x, and then I can, well, it's okay. I can add to it if it comes down that way without screwing up things too bad. And if after I get my little position built, then I can increase the leverage on it and pull out whatever, you know, lower my exposure. My dollars, pull my dollars out with the higher leverage after the position gets started. Hopefully, maybe I'll get up higher than this. I actually shot for this one over here. That's a little ballsy, but this is the 3-minute, by the way, right? Let me come over here and just double check what we got going on over here. 44.29 is the sweet ass spot, right? And what was the other? 39.80, 39.84. Looks silly right there, but it's at the very damn top. I don't like buying this high up. I don't like it at all, but that's how I'm going to do it. Where is the... Excuse me. We just don't have the price history over here for hype. Is that what it is? We got it over here, right? 39.84. All right. There we go. Okay, I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing. Wow, you're kind of, yeah. That's the one I was looking for. Why is this thing always on log scale? Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, my Fibonacci's right where my take profits is right at the good little spots is right there, right at 39.62. Cool. We'll play that little guy right there. See what we can do there, darling. Let me crank up our leverage here. This is on the daily. We come back down to 3 minute. Oh, look at you. I buy you and you come down, you little cheap little Jane, you slut. So right here about 37. We'll watch that and probably add to my position there. Let me go ahead and do that. We'll put in just a wee bit more over here of our position. Right there. Ooh, I really like it right there at the 382. Is that something that we can do? Chart? Can we do that at the 382? Can we chart something over here without you getting all weird on me? Can we like blow you up so I can see what we're looking at? Oh my God. There we are. Get you up here bigger. I'm just trying to draw a line, man. That's all I'm trying to do, draw a line. What if you're over? Well, you already got your high here. Unless you're trying to take that one out at 37 already. I would be looking for it to come back to this 382 area. So I got a limit there. I hate to put one over here. I think that's too early. I wouldn't mind putting one over here at the 200 moving average. This is the 3 minute time frame. That could happen. What is that? 36.70. That's what I needed to see. Thank you very much. How do we get out of here? Escape. Refresh. Refresh works. $36. 36.7-ish. And I'll put me another little limit order right there. Another little small nibble. And I will just see how many of the little small nibbles I can catch on the way down here, man. And I can do that all the way down to my little stop loss over here. Yeah, because unless it comes lower than this double bottom, and it shouldn't after we made a higher high from that, right? We should just be coming back down to here, maybe a little lower, but you know, this vicinity, and then go ahead and head up, and then that becomes our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we correct again. That kind of thingy here in hype. So kind of like it. 12 people, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to go check out the end screen. We're going to go check out some of Ave's videos, I think. There's Milky Cereal. That ought to be cool. And something else over there. And also take a look at, take a look at ladies. I guess we can do ladies right now. I'd like to do this on the KuCoin 4-hour chart real quick. That was a request. KuCoin 4-hour right here. All right, well, it's rejectione. Still waiting for it to come down and touch this trend line and 200 moving average where it might find some support, some supportio. Just saying. And that's the latest for you. Bitcoin is on the tiny ass 6-minute time frame. She's been getting some rejection over here on this trend line that I got drawn over here. That's my bear scenario. She's not liking it very much. She got rejected at the, what was that? The 360 moving average over here is another trend line that's a little bit more accurate, I believe. So, nice work of Bitcoin. Kind of the same thing that we saw on the other coins where we got, Adam and your binary friend over here. Where do we have that? Adam and his binary friend right here and looking to come back and test over. What? You're dropping kind of hard over here now, right? Where was Adam and his binary friend? There it is. Yes. That was our chart. I gotta remember which one you are. Adam and his non-binary friend pattern. Retesting, going back for sloppy seconds. Exactly as predicted. Looks like the half-mast flag was did not get the boner candle. Coming to the downside like it normally should for a rising channel like that. And there we go. So I would expect some support in this area. 50 moving average would probably get tapped if we're looking at our moving average theory over here in strategy, about 70,900-ish. And then maybe we'll see us work toward taking out 71.5 over the weekend. It's not too much to ask, I don't think. What we need to see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. Going to the end screen, and we'll go check out Ave's creations over there. And Sean. Where'd Ave go? There we go.
I saw you light up on the screen last night. Tiny little wick, but you burn so bright. You took me higher than I'd ever been. One look at that glow and I was all.
Will I change album visual? Oh, that's cool looking. The Tribe's here. Middle Eastern jazz. That's cool. Love is a go. You've been working hard over here, haven't you? Oh, I thought we had a, I thought you had something over here. You got Metamucil money. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And there's Tambo. I see Tambo. A good ass coffee. Very cool. So this is 6 minute. Look at the 360 moving average over here. This is why I use it. Look at this over here. Look, it was support, right? It was the last little area of support before we took our big drop. And then it was the area of resistance right here, the 360 moving average. Losing the 9 moving average told you that you were in trouble. Screw what the 21 says. It didn't bounce there. Since we lost the 21, we should be coming and talking to the 50 down here, about 70,900-ish. Good night, Striker. Good night, PMO. Gotta go to shorts. Oh, gotta go to the shorts for his new stuff. Oh! Let me find him again. He's not here right now. Oh, he's gonna miss it. There it is, there it is. Holy crap. Well, let's see what we got going on over here. We turn the music off over here. Make sure we got our audio output capture on. And there's Milfy Cereal.
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, Milfy cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Yeah. Yoga pants, coffee mug, hair in a bun, dropping kids at school, and she still having fun. Grocery cart queen, turning house to a runway. Got me trying to volunteer, pick up on the money. She got lipstick stains on a stainless cup. Got a meeting at 9, still glowed up. Packing lunches, packing curves, I'm in trouble. Every little side hug, feeling like double. She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet.
Oh!
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet.
I think I messed that up. That's cool.
Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Yeah.
We need this sponsor.
Milfy cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Yeah. Yoga pants, coffee mug, hair in a bun, dropping kids at school, and she still having fun. Grocery cart queen, turning house to a runway. Got me trying to volunteer, pick up on the money. She got lipstick stains on a stainless cup. Got a meeting at 9, still glowed up. Packing lunches, packing curves, I'm in trouble. Every little side hug, feeling like double. She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Ooh, pour it up, Milfy cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. Yeah. Car line flirt, just a look, no talk. Fitbit ringing from the power walk. She said, baby, I got PTA tonight. I'm like, cool, I'll be grading homework right. Got a tote bag full of snacks and secrets. When she wink once, I know I'ma keep it. Mother, I like to. I behave, but I daydream wild every time she waves. She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah,
Milfy cereal is the hero you need. Crunchy and delicious.
She a MILF, part of a
That's ready to
well-balanced
go.
diet. Possessive, I like that. You text back slow, I might snap. Something's wrong with me, I admit. Turn a sweet thing sour real quick. Nothing wrong with a little jealousy. I see you smile, yeah, it gets to me. Just to warn you before we start. I keep my scars where you keep your heart. I'm a little off, a little crazy. You say it's fine, but can you take me? Can you take me? I'll melt and crush, you won't be the same. You play with fire, you say my name. They won't like the sweat and tattoos, but you keep pulling me into you. I may not be the one you can say. I'm a little off, a little crazy, yeah.
Well, that one's cool. I like that one. Wait a minute. Let me. Here we go. Let's see. Here's another one. Super moist, fluffy pound cake. This is one you guys are talking about with the road
When
direction.
you laid it on a plate, so fluffy I had to wait. Just one bite, man, that's all it takes. I could taste everything that perfect cake. Oh yeah, give me that.
Craving something super moist? Try this pound cake. Look at that perfect slice. It's calling your name.
Pound cake, make my whole day lovely. One sweet slice and a
Introducing super moist pound cake. It's so.
super moist.
Get yours now.
Fluffy, one little taste got me feeling lucky. Super moist, super fluffy. Once you sink in, you never get up. See, super moist, super fluffy. That's the way you like, melting in your mouth every single bite. Reach for the comfort that hits just right. Super moist, super moist, super moist, super fluffy. Every day, every night.
This super moist pound cake is so fluffy and delicious. The fluffiest bite ever.
When you laid it on a plate.
Awesome. Wait a minute. And then we got Bombs for business. Blackstone to death.
Blair Rock, Blackstone, tiny screen, big throne. Every headline, same tone. Trust us, you're not alone. Palace made a forecast, selling you the same past. Ask who's pushing broadcast, they just smile and scroll fast. Where's the sovereign? Where? Point one, circle there. Name drop, smoke in your eyes. They love when we theorize. This ain't wrestling, this is sales talk. Side special on your lunch walk. They're gonna take us all. That's the script they sell. Turn it up loud while they ring that bell. Blame this, blame them. Chase every ghost. Meanwhile they're toasting another new post. It's wrestling, or is it the ad? Switch off the show, get your power back.
Fear is everywhere. We can profit from that. Profit from fear, that's a dangerous game. It's the most profitable game. And the risk? Bombs for business. Explosive solutions.
Ignite your bottom line with precision.
Call now.
Blair Rock, Blackstone, tiny screen, big.
All right. Awesome. That's Avi Medina's channel right there. We got Moms for Business. That was new. That came out a few days ago. Super Moist Fluffy Pound Cake and Milky Cereal. Awesome. Shout out to Avi. And where's our music? All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. I will see you again tomorrow. God bless you, and Jesus loves you. Happy trading. Have a good weekend. Good night, John Boy.